Episode 65 of Valheim Slow and Easy starts right now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Right Now. You made a great choice to stick with me for the moment. It's me, Hank. We're playing Valheim Slow and or Easy, occasionally slightly hyper, but we don't take ourselves too seriously around here because in 300 or 400 years, our Facebook accounts will be hacked and used to sell our distant and descendants oil spill soap. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice to think about that? What are we doing? What are we doing? This electricity stuff, honestly, not being very responsible. Okay. It's, oh, yeah. All right. Anyway, okay. So it's been a few months, maybe weeks. It's been some time since I last recorded. You'd probably just watched the tree farm montage, or I'm going to play it right about now. Honestly, that was folded into the last episode. And I don't even remember mentally, meaning I didn't write it down, if I had decided that was the end of that last episode or what. So I'll figure it out when I edit this finally. This is boring. We are testing the tree farm today. So, yes, I did talk a lot about it, but I also did a bunch of screen recording. So we have a montage or so a fast forward thingy, time lapse or whatever you call that. But, yeah, I've been testing planting these trees, which just kind of gives us a little bit of insight in terms of, you know, our tree farm design. This is one of the better builds I've got going. They're all really awesome. The canal, the harbor, the other harbor, the terraces on the left, the terraces on the right, the tree farm, the pig farm. Haven't even looked at them. I'm pretty sure they're probably fine. Tearing down all these old buildings, building out a fish monument, building various other colossal scale mega projects. I still want to get into the Mistlands and steal their shit. Okay, that's part of the adventurous part. But for now, we are. Oh yeah, the pool. I want to do a fishing pool where I pave the bottom of a whole bay. Anyway. Yeah, so we've done a bunch of work here on the tree farm, and I'm sure you recall, the idea is that I'll cut the trees on top first, and then they will tumble over the edges, taking damage. Hopefully, and I don't think it's going to work, but hopefully knocking all the trees down below. I bet you can build one tall enough where that's the case. But at the first stage of goal, the first kind of acceptable goal, which is sort of the original notion, is that after they all tumble down, they end up in one pathway, and then they will take damage for sure, and then this will give me the ability to just chop them up real quick and easy, like it's grandmother's cranberry sauce. Okay, so I would just come in through here and go whack, 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 tree, and then I would have a nice and easy way of harvesting up all my useful lignins and wood fibers. There's like a whole science to wood. It is actually one of the best materials. If you just think about how this planet, what the trees do for us. The trees themselves, they are really wonderful things, aren't they? So we're gonna have a great time chopping them down. Why don't we quit yapping and get to it? So yeah, I've been a little bit busy on my bullshit, but busy getting paid for some work, and that always takes up a ton of energy. I kind of fucked up the scheduling and caused myself a bunch of stress. Probably could have avoided, but here we are. We're back at it, messing with the lights in my spot. In fact, I forgot to turn on I wanted to change the light behind me. It's okay, I'll just leave it. But the Shrimp Squad camera got a reboot, meaning I changed the tripod and I might be setting it up somewhat differently now, but I hope those bubbles aren't too distracting. We'll see. There's a light. I put a plastic thing between the aquarium light on the lid, so it's being filtered into blue right now. But I did spend a decent amount messing around to get that shot. It's pretty dirty, that tank, actually. I got to do a cleaning, but shrimp are having a blast. Bought them some new type of food, which they were good because they're getting real tired of the hot dogs that I would spat out my mouth like a mama bird. Okay, so this big one's just been up here for a while. Yeah, but this is a great test. Let's start cutting some of these things down and see what happens. So I gotta like aim, you know. Oh yeah, damage. So this side is fully that. This is the real test over here. So the hope is that, and it does fall the direction you shoot, you aim. Yes. See how I took that? Oh, this is great. Oh, whoa. That's like the craziest swing. This edge thing isn't because I think it's going to like slice it or something. I just haven't removed that part of it. So that's going to be because this side wasn't really the test. But yeah, the stumps are going to cause some to prevent some. Yeah, but that's all right. Let's just chop the stump out and then roll the logs down the hill. But yes, some of the work I've done is one is a narrative film, like a fiction, like a whole movie, basically, shorter than average. I'll talk more about it some other day. But yeah, or if you're catching this far in the future, you can. I just don't know if I'm saying names and stuff yet, but pretty involved, and I had to upgrade the DaVinci software. That's right. Yes, yes, roll to your destruction. The fact that it's breaking up here and not having to go all the way down is a good sign, actually. Because I think the other side, I sort of designed it to have a higher fall. I'm like the Goodwill Hunting of physics. All right, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, using... Okay. This is going to be iterative, as I constantly say. The only thing I don't plan on iterating is my belief in iteratization process. Okay? Don't ever give up on that one. Things can always stages of improvement. Unless you're talking about the warmth of a... Okay. Let's looks like a crazy deer right there. Is that a 2? You know, also whenever I take kind of breaks from the game, there's new stuff too that gets added and updated. I think that might have been like a... That looked big. It looked like it had... I should have looked closer before I murdered it. I got 8 hide and 8 meat. You think I would know all the exchange rates right now? I just don't even know what to... Okay. So yeah, this is looking really promising. This is a little bit awkwardly sized, but you see this final drop-off over here is way bigger, especially over on that end. So this, we're going all the way to the bottom there. I think we can get rid of this thing. Although maybe I'll need to use like wooden structures to change the way these things fall. Oh boy, don't get yourself killed there. We might make a visit to the grain. I think I have another grain test in the works. Squares, you know, I love doing me some science with the barley. Okay, so should I like go for the... So we have 5, kind of. We'll call it 5, but this is awkward. We'll take the 2 from the outside. Maybe there's a technique. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. The fact that it was like I'm testing fusion. like we have ignition. It's it went away. Oh shit. Well, at least that was our new record. We've got 14 seconds of ignition. Yes, yes. Let's go. Okay. So now the middle one. See how that one drops. Kind of building like a campfire. Oh shit! We're coming down now. Oh, this is so much fun. Even bonking trees down the way. Okay. All right. All right. I like it. This is so... This is making all the toil worth it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Boy, those trees. People kill themselves cutting small trees down. You don't realize how much power. Just think of like a branch that's kind of big. Call it like half your hand, right? Like maybe, look at these things still rolling around. This is great. This tree farm is going to be so much fun. But just think about that. Half your hand, like a 3-inch, just say 3 inches-ish. You know, make a fist and think about a branch. That's a big branch. Think about how big a 3-foot piece of that would be. A 2-foot piece of a branch that's as wide as your wrist. You know, it's a baseball bat. Bigger. Because they shaved down the part where the athlete uses their hands. I mean, there is so much mass to wood, is my point. So when people go thinking they're cutting down a small tree, and suddenly some little thing, some little physics alignment. Oh shit, I meant to aim that a different direction. I blew it. Honestly, though, that the concept has already been well proven in my engineer's opinion. Proceed with development, yes. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, my dad almost killed himself. I got the video of it. You know, my stepmom. You know, his video starts with the guy's wife going, "Okay, I'm filming." How many people's lives end that way? And he's like using a chainsaw to cut some tree down, and he didn't think through how the chain of events that was about to happen, and this other tree that was leaning nearly clobbers him, man. It's just like, bro. Think of the clicks we could have gotten off that if it really got you. No, obviously not. I might have to dig that one up one of these days. But so yeah, we're talking tree physics, talking about wood and fiber and stuff, you know, keeping I got to work on my core. This upcoming new year is going to hopefully be the one where everything turns around. Got to get some whole different relationship with my body and oh, Jesus. I am in pain. My back is fucked up. I think I have a herniated disc. You know, I should probably try to involve medical professionals at some point. Seems like an outrageous idea because it's so risky. What a fucking horrible society. There you go. Destroy! And anyway, so yeah, I've been dealing with that quite a bit, and I've been doing some stretching and some different... I've been researching and looking at stuff and trying to learn ways to deal with this, and it's not an uncommon thing. All right, this is great, though. I'm still not, you know, satisfied with my flattening. There's still all sorts of little pieces here and there. Yeah, that was kind of an accident, keeping it with the tall one up. But let's keep it like that so we can kind of test it. But yeah, I guess we'll try a flattening pass. Yeah. I don't have a hoe. I guess we should finish gathering up these logs. I'm bored. I don't want to. I want to flatten. I mean, obviously just like keep building it up larger, build it taller, and it probably doesn't need to be much taller anyway than where I'm at, or even just dig this like a trench. That might not making the jump. But if you're like me, if you're a computer goblin and you're always hunched over your screen or your computer, or you sit most of your day, and I sit way too much. Still been keeping up with some walking, but not nearly enough. The fuck? I gotta hold it. Guys, Do yourself. Listen to me. Look at me. Don't become like me. Don't be a me. Don't do a Hank. But, and I'm not saying this as medical advice, obviously. That's not, but like, you're probably bending your back in a way that is putting pressure on the jelly donuts between each vertebra. That's what the discs are. You're probably maintaining that posture in a way that you don't even notice you're doing damage, and it's estimated some substantial percentage of people have herniated discs without even realizing it, because it doesn't necessarily cause the painful stages of symptoms. Probably would eventually, but anyway, just be mindful that you should spend some time of your day in a neutral spine so that your discs can kind of like reset. I don't know if that's literally how they work, but like, give your discs a chance. Give your discs a break from being squished most of the day. I'm trying to do that so that I can give my disc a chance to heal up and hopefully heal without having to get injections and surgeries. But you're probably... It sneaks up on you, you know? But we are not meant to live like... We're meant to live like Valheim. We're supposed to be doing projects in the woods with our buddies, or hoping for buddies. We're supposed to be doing art and cooking and assigning wifery to candles. And then you get tired and you have to go rest. And you have to make bows and arrows, and steal stuff. Like, why am I robbing all these people? Why don't I just develop capitalism and make them work for me? Spare me the chore and make more money anyway. Rob them a different way. Okay, so what else did I say we were going to do this episode? I wanted to work on the base up here, but didn't I mention something? Oh yeah, we're going to go visit the barley farm or whatever. But I'm liking this tree farm. If I play some more, I'm only going to record once today. I'm trying out a new recording scheme in OBS. I'm trying to upload 1440p quality videos, so I'm recording the entire monitor, whereas before I was capturing the game, but it was being recorded at 1080p, so now I'm recording the whole monitor at a higher res. It takes up more hard drive space, but I think I'll be able to come up with a workflow that manages to handle this one pretty well. I don't know why I'm putting all that stuff in there. Okay. So I don't want to just keep barreling forward with it until I do that. And I have been doing some setup changes and stuff. Getting ready. These two huge projects I'm doing on just kind of messing up my whole podcasting thing, which is lame because I shouldn't let that languish. But anyway, that's just how it is. What am I doing here? Sleeping, resting. Oh. Ugh. Ah. Something miraculous happened. I got Chinese food. And because I didn't eat it right away, I put it in the fridge. And then when I went to go heat it up and enjoy it, I did. And I loved every scrumptious bite. I made all sorts of yum yum noises. Lots of yum yum noises. It was wonderful. Then I had a miracle. Okay. It is the holiday season. Although by the time I upload this, it probably won't be. It'll be the Valentine's Day season, which is the best holiday of all. What happened is I didn't eat all my Chinese food in one day. I forgot that I had only taken some of it out of the fridge. And I saw the container and I was like, has there been a rebirth? Have we been blessed by God's sacred powers? A miracle? As miraculous as the baby Jesus? The birth of God himself? Birthing baby Jesus something after non-consensual with, like, what the fuck? And then I just realized, oh my God, I forgot. I actually didn't come back for the rest of it. Normally I would have done that. So I'm thrilled. I have it for today. Isn't that nice? And I'm going to eat some other stuff probably. Very lucky. All right, what am I doing? I'm rambling around, about to go off on a jag about the cruelty of our society that permits homelessness and hunger and anything like that. It is, what the fuck? Like, come on. It's not at all okay in even the slightest way. All right. So, man, there's just so much stuff in this game. I still haven't even messed with the egg. Did I show you these mouths? Those are pretty fun. Pretty sure. I don't remember, but okay. So I know I put the cultivator somewhere up here, I think. Let's put our hoe back. Always good to dedicate a tool to the job site. There it is. See? Look at that. I'm honestly a little surprised I was right. So I do recall, could be wrong, but not even plains space. I want plains farm. Mist space. No. Do I even have plain? Oh, hold on. I gotta itch my leg. Back. God damn it. After these holidays are over, I'm determined to pull it together and lose some weight and really just knock this shit off. This ain't no way to live, man. There's no way to. I gotta fight it. Hang on, I gotta take a thing. All right. Sorry about that edit. Had to answer a phone call. Okay, so let's. I don't think I must not have Plains Farm. Well, here, we'll take the long way. Let's go. Let's do that. So we're rested. If you don't recall, we tested the scythe for its efficiency compared to hand harvesting. We laid down two squares of 100 each, and then harvested them both with different techniques, and they turned out to be identical, which was kind of an interesting result. I found it quite a charming answer to our question, but this base will get us to the Plains Farm. We'll see if the thing is active. Of course, as you know, everything's a mess in terms of these portals. The thing is, I might have messed up the sizing. Was that 100? We kind of want to make them look virtually identical, right? But that's all right. Let's test it. Let's get our scientific results here. So we're just going to press E, and currently at 0. First of all, let's check in on farming skill, just a bit past the start, just a bit into 46, heading towards 47, rounding the corner to 48, and all the way up to 49 and 50. That's just good baseball, Bill. Back to you. Thanks, Bob. Like you were saying, scoring points is the heart of athletic achievement, okay? I think I'd be a good color coordinator. What do they call it? Color guy? The broadcasting term for the, not the announcer. I think I could also do the play calling too, but strike one. See? It's not hard. But the color commentator, that's like the one that brings the analysis. Strike 5. See? Anybody could do it. Oh, not happy with that one. Jenkins heads back to the bench. Gonna have a couple of words for his teammates there. Good thing there's no microphones in the dugout. Am I right, Bob? Microphones were banned in the dugout due to it was used in a trial to... Bob, a little bit dark. Okay. Bob's just into like sports true crime. All right, so we got 108. Now we're going to grab the scythe. I don't know if I am calling this as great an experiment because I didn't want to go count these before, but let's just see. The theory is that possibly one or the other technique increases your bonus chances somehow. Like you get more out of it. And maybe you do get more per swing. If I took one swing per thing, it rolls. We're trying to figure out these mysteries. I think I had 208 when I said 108. Yeah, because it's stacks of 100. I did the math, but I did have 208. Uh-oh. 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 209. 208 and 209. I think we can call this a waste of time. No. We did learn something, though. We did learn. I don't know if that's enough to say for sure. But having 19. Jeez, I'm so bad at this. So we got way more out of the other one. But there might have been less in the thing, because I feel like I could have messed that up. You know? Based on... I don't recall putting it down. It's been, like, ages. So if we do it again... Jeez. So here. Oh, for God's sakes. All right. It is pretty trusting to just leave your big fancy scythe sitting out in the middle of, this unprotected, easily accessible invading farm. All right, here, let's get a little bit scientific then, huh? Just plant. 1, 2, 3. Can't see shit. Rotate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I do it right? Yeah. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't rush it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, I didn't end up with the perfect squares that I wanted, but I did keep track of it in the inventory and only do 100, so that's good enough. Okay. Good enough. All right, so we'll do just another one over here. Okay. So we have 2 test fields. Kind of just want to leave this area alone so as not to risk them getting destroyed. If we can remember, I won't wait dozens and dozens of episodes to come back and take a look at it. So that might be kind of fun. Here's some of my bait. Okay. All right. So yeah, Plains Farm's not running. Oh, God. Of course. I have a lot of... Oh, there's that. Look at all this. How much is there? There's a whole box. 3 times 10. 300. 300. And then 70% of another one. Whatever that is. 210. Hang on. I'll be back. I'm back. I fed the shrimp. Let's hope that we get some activity out of those little moochers. Okay, all right. So tree farm. Tree farm. Crazy noise. Let's drop off all this junk I got. I did restock my barrels. I mean my arrows. My barrel. My arrow barrel. Arrow barrel. I restocked my arrow barrel. Arrow barrel. Arrow. There was a TikTok going around about people saying like this YouTube game that plays a beat and you have to keep up with it. And it's like dog, dog, rock, 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 dog, rock, dog. And then it came. A lot of fun husbands and wives just keep giggling at each other. But arrow barrel, barrel of arrows, barrel of arrows, barrel of wheelbarrow. It's not barrel, it's barrow. These are barrels. It's not a barrow. But it's hard to say barrel of arrows. Wow, that is weird. Good content there, buddy. Real good. Ready to keep them all. Just... okay. Got some heads over here. Yes. Bear faces for decorations. We can just put the rest of it away. Do want to keep tools out. And let's see. Let's grab a hoe. Oh, that we have hose over by the hoe section, but we're gonna do some flattening. Won't be much fun. And I'm not actually sure how long I recorded here, so I'll do like another 10 minutes, I guess. I do kind of like these making these tunnels of trees. This will be fun when we finally finish all these projects and begin decorating. So let's see. But this is a lot of repetitive type of shit. What we're about to do here. Like, it seems like there's an exact science, and I'm pretty sure there is, but it doesn't really. You have to do multiple passes to get what seems to be. And I'm sure there's probably like optimal guide tech, stuff like break it all down. But I don't need that. It's not doing me any. All right. Anyway, let's work on the upper spot. So yeah, I want this to be like a real clean top, nice and straight. Like, it's fine how it is. I could just stop right here. But what I've been doing is digging into it, basically, like looking for the bits and pieces that sort of can be filled. but not quite. Oh, never quite super confident that I'm nailing the exact perfect spot. This is the extension I'm looking for, this width here. But I don't know why. Is extension the right word? It's not. But the unit of width. When I carve back, I want to see that. And then if I have to take some swings to adjust. See what I mean? It's satisfying when it works. It's kind of nice, but you also have to. But then when I do another round of flattening, like right here, like that's obviously something that has to go. Kind of have to go over and then carve it back outwards. I've recorded some pixel mover. I know I've been talking about that a little bit on this show here. And nothing's been published yet, but I have been actually recording a little bit of that where I talk about doing various art things. See, now it's pushed out. But I want to see uniformity. And this is similar to kind of some techniques I have in Photoshop where you put down a big blob of pixels and then you carve away from it. You kind of pull things, you can erase the image out from the color you place. But it's repetitive. I might just, not do this on camera. I think this is something that I'd like to come back on and maybe I'll record it if I remember, but who cares, honestly, if I just get to it. Like how much more. So we'll just keep trying to find low spots. Oh, heck. Oh, what the heck. Just see what happens if I do it closer. A little bit hesitant to do that. But. Getting a little bit hard to see, right? Another thing that we're going to experiment with fairly soon is building some of those guard dudes that are the training dummies and setting them up around here to be like guards. We're going to probably do 4 corners basically, or maybe, let's sort of, however the pathing might work for the bad guys. I think that might be an interesting experiment because, if they can be kind of guided into a death trap from the automatons, I think it might be fun and entertaining for everybody. Especially you, the viewer. The ultimate of all. The Lord of all creation. The consumer. This country's so messed up, dude. Good Lord. Okay. What am I even doing here? Just dumping this. Sorry, I know it's a little bit chaotic. I just want to complete my process here real fast. There we go. It's nice to have dump buckets you don't have to think about. You just kind of run up to it. Let it rip. All right. Let's get some sleep. I think we'll go like another 5 minutes. We'll just run back over to the tree farm. I want to just do a little, we'll finish up that little bit of round of flattening, and then I think we'll be done with this episode. I am kind of hungry for that miracle food I have in the fridge. And, yeah. Okay. All right. Where am I even going here? Okay. I don't know why I'm struggling to remember what I had said. I was working on some sort of patio build-out thing there, too. Okay, so this is... Oh, I forgot to grab rocks. I knew I'd brought rocks back. I didn't need to bring back. Dang it. I mean, optimally, there's probably like a slow way of doing this. Like right there is a high point. Because I can tell because it's not revealing the center post. But I know that doesn't really... Okay. Let's see if we can get some nice even cuts here. Time to go. It really is a pain in the ass. I think you just gotta really overbuild it and then bring it back up. Like right here, whatever it is going on right here is what I'm trying to get. I forgot to get some stones. So, all right, that's fine though. I'm torturing myself with it though, honestly. I could easily just make the whole thing work the way it was before. Was there anything wrong with that at all? I just sort of want to crack the code a little bit. You know what I mean? I want to be able to have, I might not be this careful everywhere. Well, I probably will be for the tree farm, but it just kind of gives me, if I can predictably fill and then cut, like fill it and then pare it back. And if I can do that in a way where it's systematized, where the same procedure gets the same result and with predictable kind of process, then I'm like, okay, I kind of got this figured out right now. And the only two kind of choices you have is add and remove, and then like use this thing as sort of a measuring, but it's also kind of annoying because it gets kind of tough and bad in like some lighting conditions, or it's more optimal in like this kind of lighting, which is okay. But yeah, if I remember to screen record it, I will share that for the rest of this. But if I don't, then you don't get to see this over and over. Click, 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 click. You just don't get to see that. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching. Good work. Excellent testing the tree farm. We'll do some more coming up soon, and we'll make turn those battle trainer dudes into violence agents, which will be fun. And I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Goodbye. Take care of your back. Sit up straight. Just don't do it all. Just be aware that you might be spending your entire day bent in a way. You just got to make sure there's times of your day where you're moving your body on your feet. Go for walks. Standing up is good, but like there's laying, yeah. But protect your health. I'm gonna make a big push in 2026 to fucking do something different. What I'm doing ain't working. Anyway, very good. Bye-bye. Bye.